Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be talking about dating in this day and age. Alright, for those who are in their late 30s still trying to find the one, and those who are in their 20s who want to go ahead and get married. We're also going to talk about the illusion of options, because who made this up? Were they doing this in the 70s? No. Were they doing this in the 80s? I don't think so. Let's get into our first video.
If she's pretty and she is single, it is all by choice. She can make a phone call right now and be in a relationship tomorrow. But she's not gonna do that because she's not dating out of loneliness. Okay, so you gotta know when to stop playing the games, bro. Not only should you never play games, real men don't play games, bro. You wanna leave her on red, you wanna take forever to respond, you wanna try to make her jealous, you wanna like go out with your friends and not show up for the whole weekend. Bro, all that's cool and all, but you're gonna lose her in the end because she's got other options, bro. She's gonna take another guy that doesn't play any of those games. Or she's just gonna remain single the way she is right now. But if you want a girl like that, bro, you gotta know when to sit down and lock in, bro. Either come right or don't come at all, because she's got other options.
In a world where everybody want to act detached, everybody want to act like they ain't interesting, where everybody want to act like they want to text back 3 hours later, I ain't doing that. I don't do that. I'm no longer afraid to be vulnerable. I'm no longer afraid to be my most authentic self. Because what's the point of being with somebody and you ain't being your authentic self? One thing I realized that women respect authenticity. Women can't do nothing but respect authenticity. If you want a casual fucking sex, bro, a woman might not even like how it sounds, but she can't help but respect that you being true to yourself if you communicate that. Instead of playing games. So if you playing games with a woman, that's manipulation. And if she realized that you lied about something just to gain something, now she subconsciously loses respect for you because you don't even feel confident in yourself enough to stand on what you really want. You gotta lie and manipulate your way through to try to get some, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, I'm just finna be true to myself. I'm not finna be sitting up here acting detached whole time. I know, you know, I want to be intimate. You feel me? Ain't nothing wrong with that, as long as it's authentic. Women love authenticity, bro. Motherfucker be trying to out here acting fake, nonchalant, fake disinterested, looking at a text, replying 3 hours later to try to look high value. Man, hell nah, bro. That shit ain't authentic. And these women out here will see right through it, bro. And guess what, bro? They just gonna lose interest in you. Man, just be your most authentic, best version of yourself and get yourself right in all aspects of life, bro. That shit easy as fuck, man. Dating easy as fuck. I'm not sitting here using tactics. I'm not using manipulation tactics to try to make myself seem like somebody I'm not for somebody who ain't even compatible with me. I'd rather be with a woman who is compatible with the authentic version of me than a woman who would be compatible with the version of me that's not authentic. Even if I am able to get results by acting like something I'm not, I'm losing myself. If a man is not willing to be his most authentic self in order to gain access to certain women, he loses himself in a process. He loses a part of himself. He's not true to himself. And women can sniff that out. And a lot of women will manipulate you just because they see you don't even know yourself. You're not, come on, bro. I'm finna be authentic, man. I ain't finna be afraid to show my affection and love to no woman. Women are fucking great. Women are fucking gifts. You know what I'm saying? Women are walking gifts from God, bro. What the fuck I look like sitting up here acting like I'm just not interested, like I'm just playing games? And listen, all the ones who resonate with that, I don't even want them. I want girls who can receive love in a healthy way. I don't got time for the damaged people who only want people who are going away from them, or people who got, what you call that one attachment style, or avoidant. I don't got time to be playing games to try to get an avoidant person, or anxious. Man, what a secure attachment people at? I don't understand. Ain't nobody 100% secure, man, but hell nah, bro. What are people who can receive love and appreciation without feeling like they don't deserve it? Nah, I ain't got time for them people. What are ones who got healthier attachment styles, bro? Because that's what I resonate with. I'm not finna sit up here and play mind games to try to get somebody to think I don't like them so they can chase me more. Man, hell nah, I ain't doing that shit. Hell nah.
Oh my God, he don't even know he just preached, okay? Yes, absolutely. Sorry if y'all hear my washer, okay? It's a little loud. But absolutely, that period. Yes. Thank you. Let's get into our next video.
I want to be with you, but like I don't want you to be my girlfriend, you know what I mean? And like I don't want to follow you on social media because I don't want anybody to know about you. And I don't want to take you out like on dates. You know, I would rather you just come to my apartment, you know. I don't want nobody to think we're together. And I don't want you talking to guys just because I didn't put a label on it. You know, I know we're not together, but you can't talk to guys. And I want to talk to girls. I want to talk to girls because I'm not in a relationship, but you technically are, you know what I mean? Does that kind of make sense to you?
So you basically want a sneaky link?
No. That's not what I want. You know, I am invested in you. I do want to be with you. I'm just like not over my ex yet. And I just want to see where this takes us, how it goes together, you know, get to know each other a little bit more, but be loyal, like you be loyal to me at the same time. You know what I mean?
Okay, do you have a job at least?
Do I have a job? So you just care about money? That's what you care about?
I mean, do you have a car?
Yeah, I have a car. So you care about what car I drive. That's what you're saying.
Are you okay?
So you're a gold digger.
Guys just saying that even earlier this year. I don't want to be with you, but like I want a bit of like this is exactly what they say. And you're not supposed to have a problem with it. This shit is nuts. This is insane that they think this way of being is so acceptable. Like, no. Especially with a girl that wants to have a relationship.
Alright, so here are the rules for dating 2025. Please govern yourselves accordingly. Number 1, ain't nobody that busy. In 2025, I'm not wasting my time with nobody who take forever to text back, who take forever to get back to me. Listen, ain't nobody that busy. Everybody up under 40, stay with their phone in their hand. And if that person ain't hitting you back, it's because you ain't a priority. That's not how I just don't text. Like, I'm not a texter. Well, listen, if that's not how you communicate that. Number 2, listen, married people, we pulling y'all in this too. In 2025, we need y'all to stop downplaying marriage. Y'all don't want this life. Ooh, marriage so hard. Listen, I wish I could travel by myself like you. Y'all don't want this life. No, actually we do. And we need y'all to encourage us and tell us the good side of marriage. Not all of this rigmarole. Number 3, to my ladies, get out that man inbox. Listen, I know it's 2025, but listen, it is still very suitable for a man to make the approach and DM you. If he don't see you, it's because he don't want you. Get out that man inbox, DMing him, double messaging him. You too fine. You got too much value for that. Want better for yourself. Number 5, if you ghost me and you try to come back, I don't need an apology. I need a cash app. Right off rip. Right off the top. Cash app me, and then maybe we can talk. Number 6, speaking of number 6, ladies, listen, in 2025, I need you to get that brother that's under 6 feet a chance. You done got your heart broken too many times by that guy that's 6'3", 6'5", 6'6". Listen, it ain't working out. He don't want you. Listen, ain't no reason why you 5'3" and you just gotta have somebody that's 6'3". Listen, leave that tall man to that tall woman and you get out of them tall people business and you come down here with the rest of us. I promise you, you gonna love it down here. And number 7, fellas, in 2025, bro, I need you to make the approach. If you out at Target, if you out with your boys, if you at a day party, if you at church, and you see a girl that you want to step to, and you feel like she's suitable and she's compatible, listen, don't be staring her down and being all weird. Bro, I need you to make the approach. And if you do make the approach and you get her number, listen, by day 3, I need you to have something planned. Just because you work at a call center don't mean she want to sit around and talk to you on the phone all day talking about what you're doing and just talking about how was your day. Listen, bro, plan something. Get out of that woman's inbox, stop texting that lady, and plan something for her because she got stuff to do, bro. Number 8, this go for men and women. Just because they not your type does not mean that you cannot be nice. Listen, y'all got a bad habit of getting on this app every day talking about who you will and just will not date. We don't want to hear the fact that you don't like big women, you don't like short dudes, you don't like a woman with kids, you don't like a brown skin or a light skin. We tired of it. Just be nice to people regardless of if you are attracted to them or not. Okay? And that'll make you a better person all overall. And number 9, this goes for men and women. Listen, it's okay to use dating apps, but the dating app should be a resource and not the source and your only way of meeting the opposite sex. Listen, 2025, I need you to make plans to put that stuff on and get outside. You need to get on an Eventbrite, see what's going on in your city, and step outside a bit. Learn how to meet people face to face next year, because I'm telling you, that's going to work for you. And number 10, oral X is still fornication. Get help and come to Jesus. All right, so here are the rules for dating 2025. Please govern yourselves accordingly.
Okay, I wanted to read number 4 because he skipped number 4 and it says, if lust is his problem, you are not his solution. No casual sex. I agree. We're gonna talk about casual sex though. Don't you worry. We're gonna get there. Our next one, I agree with all his rules. Those were really nice. All right, let's get into somewhat of a problematic one.
Unpopular opinion, and the girls is going to eat me up for this. You're not all on the level to think you're going to meet a man who's already established and at the top, okay? So, hear me out. You know, what happened to, like, very much, all I got is $1 and a dream, but you're gonna roll with me, roll. Because some of y'all, that's what y'all, you know, nothing wrong with it. And some of that's what y'all need to be trying to attract, searching for, chasing down. Instead, y'all so focused on who's going to get the hottest, the richest, the most lit. That I'm not going to say, or should I say ask the most controversial question, because I don't always agree with it. What do you bring to the table? Okay? But for some of y'all, I will ask, why do you feel so entitled? Humble yourself, mama. I want you to find love. Everybody's not in the same.
I agree, because some people are sharing certain types with how society is deeming it. A comment on here says, social media got women completely delusional. Another comment on here says, that's what Kevin Samuels has been saying. Oh, okay, here's another problematic one. This guy kind of looks like Tyler Perry. And he kind of sounds like him. But we're going to listen to him.
Dating isn't as hard as our generation makes it seem. The problem is a lot of people are hyper fixated on people who will never like them. My dad has this saying that I've adopted as well, that I like who likes me. It is very simple, but if you focus on people who actually like you instead of trying to get people to like you, then your dating life and experience will be so much better. You quite literally can't force somebody to like you. You can't force somebody to want to take you on a date. You can't force somebody to want to be around you. It's literally that simple, but people make their dating life so much harder than it actually is. I like to flirt. Flirting is harmless. It's healthy. But I'm fully aware of women that don't want to be around me. I don't want to continue to chase you. I don't want to continue to text you. I don't want to continue to DM you for real with intention if you don't want to fucking be around me. A lot of people's dating lives revolve around the phrase wanting what you can't have. And that could never be me. I'm so focused on people that actually want to be around me. People that like me. And in turn, I like who likes me. It's a very easier dating experience when you're not constantly chasing somebody that doesn't want to fucking be around you.
Okay, I wholeheartedly disagree, because that's the only way I ever dated, is the niggas, the people who liked me, okay? Now, the problem with this is that they could show interest in you, they could really like you, but they have motives. They have an ulterior, like they want something. And that does not mean that it's a green flag, you know? Now, it would help if somebody, of course, they like you back. But chasing someone who doesn't want you, which is just, it's weird and stupid. I don't think there's anybody out here dating like that or trying to be like that. And if they are, then they have low self-esteem. But you can also have low self-esteem too, because you're just settling for whoever likes you, even though they're not your type. You guys have nothing in common. And it's very clear in your mind why you don't like them back, or I can see why you like me. Stupid. So I disagree with him. Let's read these comments. The only issue with this idea is that most people will rebuttal with, the only people who like me are ugly, broke, not attractive enough for me to date. Then it becomes humans are vain conversation. Now, yes, when somebody ugly is showing interest in me and they're flirting, I want to throw up, okay? Yes, I'm vain. I want somebody who's attractive. I want somebody who takes care of themselves. I want whoever I'm going to be with is going to be a reflection of me, because I'm all that. They have to be all that. Another comment on here says, nah, dating is definitely hard as it seems. She meant to put is as hard as it seems. Even for the people who are standing on business. We may have solid boundaries, but we're still yearning for connection. Ooh. Another comment on here says, it's a little bit controversial, says, I think people are too focused on rules and not fun and life experiences. That is true. But while you're having fun, you don't want to get taken advantage of, okay? You don't want to be fucking on somebody that got something, okay? Because none of that shit is fun, okay? Like, dating and all of that, you want to be clean, safe, and not being taken advantage of, whether that's monetarily, sexually, mentally, whatever that is. You don't want to be with no homosexual. Like, it's simple. And you have to have fun with somebody who respects you, who respects your health, who respects your pockets, who respects your house, who respects your health, who respects your mental capacity, all that stuff. So some people just be trying to, no, bitch. In today's day and age, you cannot. Like, do you know what's happening in Atlanta? People are getting AIDS, like, bro, do you know what is happening out here? People think that they're not contagious. Like, you have to be safe, and everybody is not safe. Everybody is not safe, okay? I'm standing on that. Especially when it comes to health, mental health, physical health, all that. Let's get into our next video.
Yeah, dude, I matched with this girl the other day. She's pretty cute. I think I'm gonna take her out.
Did you ever end up hanging out with that girl?
Yeah, we've just been talking, gone on a couple dates, and she's coming over on Friday for wine, so we'll see how it goes.
Yeah, were you vibing with what's-her-face, or what's the update on that?
Yeah, no, it's been good. I mean, like, yeah, we've just been hooking up for, probably close to a month now, actually.
So, like, would you date her? Like, are you guys dating?
Yeah, I could see myself dating her, actually. It's been a few months. I mean, it's kind of like a situationship at this point.
I've been seeing you with that girl all the time. Like, is it getting serious?
Dude, I've been meaning to tell you, actually. We had a conversation the other day, and we're actually, like, exclusive.
What do you mean exclusive? Like, it sounds like she's your girlfriend.
I don't know if I want to, like, put a label on it like that, but, neither of us are talking to anyone else.
So what's new with you and Stacey? Are you guys still going good?
You're not going to believe this. I took her out to a really nice spot the other night, and, dude, I popped the question. Like, I actually asked her to be my girlfriend. Wow, look at you, finally getting it going. About time. It's been, like, 8 fucking months now. You know, if this was the 1940s, she would have been your girlfriend after, like, 2 weeks.
You see, that is so common today. People like, you gotta wait 8 months. If you don't know within 7 days, you're only getting 7 days. And far as the girlfriend stage, shouldn't be that damn long either. We'll get to that though. But yes, this whole exclusivity bullshit talk, so stupid. We're exclusive. I don't want to put a label on it. What? Girl, if you're dealing with somebody like that, leave. Boy, if you're dealing with somebody like that, leave. Okay, let's go ahead and get into this next video.
Social media is ruining dating because girls will just get on this app and just say some shit they heard someone else say. Like, I just want a guy who just texts me, be ready Friday at 7, I'm picking you up. But they leave out the fact that they only want to hear that from the one guy they actually want. Because I tried that once. I messaged a girl, be ready Friday at 7, I'm picking you up. She goes, I don't even know you. What? I said, yeah, that's why we're going out Friday at 7 so we could get to know each other. Needless to say, we never spoke again. She left me on scene and unfollowed me. So maybe we could be a little bit more clear on that. People can start falling in love out here. So
it's 2025. I don't know when as a society we're going to collectively agree that the dating apps are a problem. Like a genuine fucking problem that have infiltrated society and disrupted human behavior and preying on human psychology. Because a lot of problems that we're facing in society today, the declining birth rate, dating apps, the high divorce rate, dating apps, the high cheating rate, dating apps, the chronic isolation that's occurring, dating apps, even male loneliness, fucking dating apps. Because I'm sorry, you can't learn how to swim by watching videos on how to swim. You have to get out there and fucking swim. Okay? And these dating apps are preying on this function of like, are you sure you want what's behind this door when you can have what's behind this door? I'm pretty sure that was like that was psychology 101. Like, I'm gonna be so honest with you. And they're just like preying on that as an app. And they're gamifying a very natural human function of how men and women and humans and literally everyone relate to each other and get their needs met with one another. It is the basic foundation of all of society being operated and running off of. And it's a core intimacy. It's core understanding how I work with somebody else. And it's completely just being wiped out of society. And we still are just going along with it, still swiping, still giving them our attention, still giving them our money, when it's like they're causing the problems.
And I really feel like some people get addicted to being on dating apps, or they use it as a clutch, like, oh, that didn't work out, let me hurry up and get onto this app. When it's like, no, you need to heal. You probably need to go out and talk to new people and just talk to them. Don't even seek to jump into something new immediately. Like, heal. It's okay. This whole options shit. Like, human beings are not human beings. They're just an option. Let's get into it.
Shot in part 2. If your partner ever say these 2 things to you, you need to leave, dodge, get up out of it. Again, this is gender neutral. It go both ways. Number 1, if they try to remind you how many options they got. Oh my God, boy, I'm so glad I ain't dating no bird-ass girl. You fine hell, okay? And I'm not attracted to average looking women. Like, you bad as fuck. So I know you got options. So again, why are you going out your way to tell me that? What you really trying to say is you don't think I'm that valuable. You don't think I'm rare. You think you could just hop in your DM and find another 2, 3, 4, 5 of me. Let me tell you something, ain't shit about me average, and I show that in my actions of how good of a partner I am to you. But I know my worth. I ain't finna beg or convince nobody to see the value in me. I'm gonna chuck the deuces.
Okay. I like when he talks. All right, let's get into our next video.
That I've noticed since I've been doing like the self-work, and it's funny to me, is that I had way more options when I was unhealed and toxic than I am right now, and I'm healthy, growing, and developing self. And in those moments when you're developing self and you're growing, you're loving yourself more. And like, the options have went down tremendously, not because women aren't still attracted and women still aren't trying to talk to me, but because like when you work so hard on yourself, the options are only things that you're willing to entertain. Like when I was toxic and I was unhealed, like I was willing to entertain almost anything because like I wasn't like looking for anything long term. You know what I'm saying? So like I had a whole bunch of options because I was open to almost anything. But now that I've like gotten myself to a point where like I'm being intentional and like my time, my energy, and all of those things matter, just because people want me does not make them an option. An option is something that you're willing to entertain. And that's what I think people like struggle with when they think that they have all of these options, but you really don't, because like, is it really something that you want for yourself?
That's true. He just wanted to collect them all, basically.
There's too many options out there, and if you're not mature enough, you're gonna easily be led astray. If your girl not mature enough, she's gonna easily be led astray. That's why they leaving their relationship. That's why they cheating. That's why they leaving their husband, leaving their wife, because they're not mature enough. A lot of people can't handle the options. There's too many options out there. There's too much candy in the candy shop. There's too many options in the candy shop. You can't choose. You get older and you realize the juice not worth the squeeze. When you get older and you realize the grass is not greener. A lot of people think because people want to sleep with them that people want to wipe them up. People think because you can sleep with a lot of girls that these girls bringing you value, but all they is just a pretty face and a nice ass. When you actually peel back the layer and you realize majority of these people don't bring you no value, you're gonna stay with the person you with, because the person you with, you picked them for a reason. A lot of people can bring you the outer appearance, but can she bring you value in your life? Can he bring you value in your life? A lot of these motherfuckers are just copy and paste. They got the same lips, they got the same ass, they got the same smile, they got everything. Now these motherfuckers are buying freckles and shit. Nobody can be content with what they got at home because they seeing so much on social media. They seeing everybody else living lavish lifestyle. Yo nigga taking you to a 5-star restaurant, nigga, you looking for a 10-star. Goddamn, bitch, now you making up stars and shit.
Yeah. I love the comments on this one. First comment on here says, the illusion of options has people fumbling genuine people. Hell yeah. Sure. The fuck. Another comment on here says, social media killed real romance. Absolutely. Another comment on here says, maturing is realizing there aren't many options.
Usually for the most part, men who have a lot of female options, they're not really fond of giving women grace, being patient, or compromising with said woman or women that they're dealing with. Most of the time, these are younger men, like 20s, 30s, that's still in their prime and following their purpose, right? But what do you really expect? And I'm not giving too much of an excuse, but we're just being realistic here. What do you expect from a man that's attractive, on his purpose, like I said, coming across women who really don't challenge him? And when I say challenge, not to be combative in a negative way, but to let you know, like, hey, I get it, you that guy or whatever, but you're going to treat me accordingly like a woman should be treated. But if they're dealing with women who feed into their ego, their toxic ego, oh, you the shit, you this, you're that, subconsciously, are they really going to respect women overall? And when they do come across a quote unquote good woman, they'll use all of her affection and love that she's pouring into him. And then the moment that he's tired, okay, I'm gonna put on the shelf. All right, let me dust off and bring it back. And that's why I respect men like Hype Beast Aaron. Shout out to him. And I'm gonna tag his name on TikTok and on my Instagram. But he pretty much said, like, you know, if I'm not ready, I'm not going to waste a good woman's time. Now, I might waste the whole time, but a good woman, she's hard to come by, so why play games with her?
Whoa, okay. She just dropped some gems right there. Holy fucking camoli. That's what I'm saying. People with this whole option illusion shit, they the hoes. They are the hoes. They are the ones who want to collect them all. Okay, they don't want to waste a good person's time. Men and women, they don't want to waste somebody who they can see the value in's time, because they themselves don't have time to be challenged. They don't have time to be held accountable. They just want to fuck around, collect them all. I don't even know why people want to live like that. Like, do you know how much karma you're collecting? Do you know if you have kids, the shit they're gonna be dealing with because of the stuff that you're doing? Like, all that shit just gets passed down, and they don't want to break that generational curse because one of their granddaddies was out here or grandma was out here, okay? Or their parent, whatever it is. So terrible. It's so terrible. But yes, let's get into this next video.
A man who has a lot of options is not always the best option. Just because a lot of other women want him does not mean that you should too. Just because he has a lot of choices does not mean you should want to be one of them. Girl, sure, he's attractive, he's successful, he has a lot of money, he can work the room, but does he have the values that are important to you? Would you actually be happy with him and not just happy that he chose you? Do you two align on your view of the world, what you want out of life? Is he family oriented? Is he compassionate? Is he considerate of your emotions and feelings? Does he include you in decisions? Does he make you feel valued? You want to be with someone who makes you feel special, not because you need his approval or validation, but because you were supposed to value each other. You want to feel like an important part of his life. I don't care how busy his career is, what other responsibilities he has going on, all the attention he gets from the outside world. I don't care. If he does not make you feel like you matter, then he is not the one for you. Beware of the man who has many options and who loves the attention of having so many options. It's hard for him to focus on just one person. It's hard for him to be happy with just the love and affection from one person. So unless you're fine with being one of many admirers, like you're just a part of the crowd giving him his flowers, I would be wary of the man everyone wants and instead focus on the one who just wants you.
Absolutely. Oh my gosh. I am attributing this to even friendships. If you're too scatterbrained out there, you can't even remember my motherfucking birthday. Deuce, like, no, I don't want somebody who is super scatterbrained, and I don't want to be an option in somebody's harem. Like, no, it's not that hard to be a valued relationship in somebody's life. It's not hard. And yes, you should not want to be an option within the options because everybody wants him. That's disgusting.
Why would you sit there and go through these ups and downs and trials and tribulations with a person, and you could just easily pick up your phone and find somebody else? These people got options now. Ain't no need in working shit out. If you don't work out the first time, hey, get on social media and find a new you right quick. And that's the mindset. Everybody feel like those numbers that say followers, like those are your options. And it's just not true. You don't know who these people are offline. Niggas be on there falling in love with women you ain't never seen her legs, her feet. You never heard her voice. You never seen what a room looked like, and you ready to risk it all. You ready to leave your wife over some pictures.
Facts.
Women also suffer from the illusion of options. I had to realize you're not picking a man out of all the men in the world. You're picking a man out of all the men that like you. Specifically on the likes you part. Somewhere along the way, I think we were taught you can have any man that you want. Possibly, yeah, you can have him, but in what way? You may have his time, his attention, his intimacy, but do you have his mind, his heart, his respect? Do you have his commitment to you? I really think we have more options than we do because we believe we're everybody's type. The truth is, a lot of men, they will take you, but they don't always want you. They will take a woman, any woman, a wife. They just want somebody, just like how sometimes we as women just want somebody, anybody. But you're not their ideal girl. And even if you're not their ideal girl, even if you're not their type, you have to be what that person wants 100%. You have to be his type or his new ideal. Maybe you've changed it for him, but still you have to be his 10 out of 10. And I'm not even talking about looks or superficialness, because sometimes a man's dream girl, the one that is the most attractive in the room, the Megan Fox, the Beyoncés, the Angelina Jolies, are still not the women that they treat the best. You have to ensure that this man loves you, like really loves you. And a big part of that is making sure that he's invested in you. If not, then he's settled in some way, or he believes he's settled in some way. And he's not going to tell you that, but his actions will. Never chase a man. And I think that's why sometimes we think we have so many options, because we think, oh, well, I can go out and do the chasing. I can do the pursuing. Chasing a man will lead to a man who tolerates you. The only men you should ever be interested in, that you should ever be considering, are men that like you. They like you. They like you first. That's it. Those are all your options. The men who pursue you.
All right. And then we're going into the gray area. Like we just said, even though they like you, they too could be just tolerating you until they use you up for everything that you got, whether it's financial, whether it's sexual, whether it's status, whatever the fuck. Okay? Like, it could be anything. And I've been there, done that. When it is a genuine connection, that person, they have their own, and they want to provide for you, men and women. I want to make the house a home. I want to build you a bigger home, or build you a more homey home, like whatever that is. Both come together with their resources, both come together with their interests, both come together with their compatibility, all that. Not just being pursued and stuff, because what is behind that pursuit, and how long is that going to be for? Where is this aligning with my long-term vision? Is this what I want? Because like she said, you can just be with somebody to be with somebody. You could just have them to hold them. That's it. A lot of these gurus and dating coaches and shit, they are repeating and echoing, grooming, wanting you to do this, look like this. Just, they're trying to make one size fit all, when there are so many different perspectives, so many different people, different experiences, and we all don't have to want the same thing just to have something successful. A lot of people who think that there's high value men. Look at Nick Cannon. That's a high value man, but look at what the fuck. Look at that. 12 baby mamas. That's crazy. Some of the society stuff is like, no, I have my own life. I'm a human being. There are certain things out here that I do approve of and that I don't approve of.
In 2025, people are still using single as an insult, and I quite literally don't understand it, because at the end of the day, when you're intelligent, not only intelligent, but emotionally intelligent, and a lot of people think they're emotionally intelligent, but they're not. When you value yourself and love yourself, automatically the dating pool gets really, really fucking small. A lot of people are not intelligent in general. Like, first of all, only unintelligent people use single as an insult in the first fucking place. But I feel like what y'all fail to realize is options are literally a fucking illusion, especially when you have great qualities about yourself. Most people you meet are fucking idiots. I'm just gonna go ahead and be blunt. And then to make matters worse, so many fucking people are unhealed and lack emotional intelligence. A lot of y'all are only happy because y'all are both fucking idiots. And to make matters worse, most people you're gonna come in contact with are going to be terrible people. Like, I don't know why y'all try to make people feel so shitty about being single, when the reality is most people are not great candidates for a partner. There are very few people who are going to have all of the same great qualities as you do. And of course, everybody thinks they're smart. Everybody thinks they're emotionally intelligent. Everybody thinks they're all of the fucking above and they love themselves and all of this shit, but most people don't. The truth is, most people have only found partners because they were willing to settle. A lot of times, being in a relationship just means settling. Moral of the story, there's a lot more self-hating, unhealed idiots out here than you think. You're not better than the next person just because you're in a relationship. Being in a relationship is easy, and quite frankly, a lot of people cannot be single. They cannot be alone. Most people you meet have never ever just truly been single, not talking to anybody, not fucking on anybody, not messing around. A lot of people cannot be alone. What's hard is being single. What's hard is valuing yourself. What's hard is not settling.
Social media has created this whole illusion of options that people have now, as well as unrealistic expectations, because you're seeing things that aren't reality. You got women seeing these women be given lavish gifts and trips and all this stuff, and now they're looking at their man like, well, you ain't take me nowhere all year. What's going on, right? You got men looking at their girl that can't live up to the standard of the IG model or whatever, and not being able to appreciate what's in front of him. You got a lot of people just getting lost in what they're seeing online, and it's distorting, again, people's perception of reality and how they approach dating and relationships. But I also think that the internet takes advantage of people's emotional state. And so with that, with now TikTok and Reels and little short clips, people are getting triggered and falling into the trap of just this clip that's completely out of context. But you take it out of context properly, you can create a whole new narrative. And now people run with that and push that, and again, just creates more chaos and nonsense in the dating world.
All right, that was our last video. I mean, please don't get lost in the sauce. Really be in the world. And you can also tell when you do go out, and you can tell who's really plugged into the internet and who has internet mindsets or whatever it is. Stay away from them. Get what is in alignment with you, with your most authentic self, okay? This dating stuff, it is a challenge, okay? But it doesn't have to be that much of a challenge. It does not have to be like that. You just have to take your time and really be on your side, on your team, okay? A lot of these one-size-fits-all advice things, no, sometimes you need to hear from the world and see what is up, and then zoom into yourself, okay? Because as long as you know you're not tweaking and other things are actually happening out there, people are going through similar things no matter how they look, you know? But get to know yourself, get to know yourself, get to know yourself. There's so many different layers within this conversation, because talking about settling is a whole other thing. And I want y'all to reflect in the comments. Are you being your authentic self? Are you dating authentically? Okay. Are you still harping over the people who did you wrong or who don't want you? Like, what the hell? What is it? Let me know. We could duke it out in the comments. All right. But I hope y'all like this video. This was great, okay? Don't feel bad because, oh, I have options. Okay, bitch. Go scramble your head out there. I don't care. Okay. Thank you for letting me know that you are a huge red flag. Also, being single is not, don't feel offended. Please don't. And just understand that, yes, dating is a little complicated right now, and we are all trying to figure it out, okay? So yeah, I will catch y'all in the next one. Bye.